Okay, that's weird. Alright. I was looking for music for Final Fantasy this time, because usually I do Elder Scrolls, so now we're doing Final Fantasy, so perfect. This is, eventually we're gonna have to make an inventory, and I'm trying to figure out how to do, not necessarily how to do that, but how I want to have it look. But that's a little ways in the future. So I think I was messing around with stuff. I do remember that. So we can crouch, right? Yeah, so we can, oh, it doesn't come back up. Okay, so if I remember what, let's just get rid of all this. If I remember what Boom said, so we can do crouch. No, we don't want is crouch. We want the actual. Okay, hang on. Let's see what we got. That's what I'm looking for. This. So let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. We have to have these controlled characters in there. Get rid of this. So if we do here and then completed, okay, so that works. See, okay, so that worked. So if we did started. See, so started does the same thing. So I'm trying to see if how to figure out how to toggle. So, which is the issue that I'm having right now, because I thought that Boom said triggered, like if you just hit it and then started, it should stay crouched. So the music says the fan-made music project, all the original belong to Square Enix and their respective composers. All lo-fi reinterpretations, visuals, and production owned by Studio Lo-Fi. No copyright infringement intended. Please support the official release. Not sure what the official release is. Yeah, it's like a full-on, like, radio. Okay, so if we undo, if we do that, what happens if we do this? Okay, so if we do canceled, so it went down and didn't, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm going, oh, I know this is Kefka. Nothing happens. Okay, so, oops. So that's what we're working on. I wanted to get the, before we do the animations, I wanted to get this working first. So, so if we do quick marks, hide marks. All right, I'm not signing in. I probably should, because I know it keeps a update, or not update, what you looked up, so that might be helpful. I should sign in. This is coffee. So I don't usually eat breakfast in the morning anymore. I try to fast, so I've been fasting since right around 6 p.m. last night. So it's like 13 hours, 14 hours almost now. So yeah. So I probably get off a little bit early. I do have some stuff to do today. So I was thinking only stream until about 11, and then head out. So I can, because my daughter needs to drive. She just turned 18. She's going to college and she can't drive. So we just need to. She's actually improved a lot driving, but parking is just a totally other thing. So we're gonna go work on just pulling in and parking, what she can kind of do okay. The other one is reversing, being able to reverse into a spot. So I'm just gonna go somewhere we can just help her just park like that. The last one is going to be what is it? Parallel parking. That's always the fun one. There's barely any parallel parking, but there's But let's look up crouch. So how to Unreal Blueprint. How to toggle crouch. So most of the stuff we already have done. The flip-flop node ensures each key press alternates between crouch and standing. So how would we... I know that, so if we do flip-flop, so we have only one input. So let's get this out of the way. Let's grab these. I know this song too. Oh yeah, it's the last theme. Okay. So if we trigger, what if we do trigger and then this? I probably put these a little too far off. I'm like, I know it's Final Fantasy 6. Not doing what I want. Okay. And then there was a do once I did have in here. Do once. Okay. It was something like this. Not coming back up. Okay. Okay, so how can we... Because we can't put multiple into this, that's not going to work, right? So if we do that, it will work? Okay, I didn't think it would. I don't think this is going to work. It's just toggle. It's normal toggle, or on press and release. So... If I do started, what does that do? Oh, look, that works. It's so triggered. We don't want to use triggered. That was the issue. So if we go back and look at triggered, actually, let's move this all back here. Closer to this. So when we did triggered, it gets that like weird stuttery crap. But when we switch it over to started, looks like that's perfect. Okay, so I'm not holding it. All right, hands, push the button. I'll push it with this one. So perfect. That's what I wanted. So if you remember in Battlefield, the Battlefield 6 beta, they had two. You could either crouch, hold it, or you could it would toggle. So the crouch, just to hold it down where you had to hold the key, was control. Toggle was C. So we probably could set that up real quick. If we go to our inputs. So this, we're going to actually rename this. So what we're going to have to do is delete this. We'll just, oops. So we'll rename, so crouch, we'll do underscore, this is toggle. So we know the difference. And then we'll do another input. do IA crouch, and then so we got toggle and press. So we use that. So then we can go back here. IA crouch toggle. This would be perfect for toggle. Oh, you want to know what? Actually, we got to do something real quick before we do that. Go back up here. Go to here. So that also means we need to change. Okay, so toggle is going to be, we can set that up to whatever we want. I think left control. The issue then is how do we set it up for the gamepad, which I'm gonna have to figure that out. But we want to add a new mapping and do pressed. And then for pressed, we could probably do. Press should be control because it's a little bit easier to hit. So if you look at your keyboard, you know, WASD on there, trying to push C means you can't really go right. So if we do control for the pressed, that would be a little bit better. So let's do that. Let's do C here and control there. So I'm just clicking this, I'm hitting the key. It actually works if you were to use, I don't have it on right now. I think it's on. I don't think it should connect. It's actually kind of neat too. So if you have your controller, we could add a new controller, and let's say I wanted this to be, you know, B. It's nice. It just so it looks for any input, so which is actually kind of neat. I'm not going to do that right now. Like I said, we're gonna have to go look back into that to see exactly how we want it. So toggle. Yeah, because press you're gonna want toggle to be that right thumbstick. I'm pretty sure it was what it was. I'll have to play some games to figure that out. So toggle or press is gonna have to be a little bit different because holding that down and moving is gonna be kind of weird. Maybe, I don't know. I think it's kind of weird. But we can figure that out later. So we have. Okay. Oh, we didn't do anything, did we? Not yet. Yeah, we didn't hook nothing up. So toggle would be this. Nope, it's not that. It's started. Oh, and how to move these though too. I learned so you could probably see how it comes out when I'm just left clicking. So you have to hit control and then you can just go boop and it moves. It's kind of nice. And then we can close that up. So then the other one we want is IA crouch, and then we do pressed. So we can test this out by just copying these. Actually, do we need to copy those though? That's the thing. We can just do triggered. Yeah, let's do this. Triggered and completed. Next, what we're gonna do is because I am I like it to be a little bit neat. Oh, it's not quite aligned with you. There we go. Cloister Trials. It kind of reminds me of the fight you have. So hopefully this looks all right. I mean, we can kind of test it out because I don't see. I'm pressing it and then I hold C. Perfect. So that's done. Okay, so I think we're done. Oh yeah, we can jump too, can't we? Yes, we can. Okay. Jump. Barely make it on the table. The neat thing is you can do show collisions. You see all the collisions. We can see how it's hard to tell. Let me go back over here. So if we do, it makes it a little bit bigger. So if we do show collisions, so you can see all the collisions. We'll move this guy over here. It's the lines. So if we look, I will go here. So we have this purple line right here for the capsule. If we watch this purple line, we can shoot. I'll do it again. Okay, so if we look at this purple line right here, this is the capsule. I actually might have to change it a little bit. It looks like it kind of narrow it down a little bit so it's at the shoulders. because the guy's not gonna be like standing like, hey, I want to partially give you a hug. So we'll move that in, maybe a little bit closer to the shoulders. But yeah, if we look at that, so we hit C, see how it now, instead of going up here, it shrinks down. Let's shoot. I always hit escape. But yeah, so that's kind of how you can tell. You just do show collision and you can test your stuff out. See, and then you can see it does that. So then we can also do click inside. We can hit C again, it goes up. So if I hit C and I hit toggle, so I hit, all right, so we hit C and I hit control. It also breaks it out, which is actually kind of nice. So, and then toggle works as well. We might end up having to, so basically how it's so small is if we go into show or capsule, it's in my bad, it's in this one. Capsule. We have our capsule radius, half height. Interesting. I thought the half height would be. Let's go viewport. Grab the capsule. So if I were to set this to 44, so 88. So that's the whole thing. So if I do crouch, oh, that's because it's on the capsule. Crouched half height. There we go. So we can actually probably would want this to be more like 50 or something. Once we get this all figured out or set up, we can get that up, and then we can change the movement speed as well. So it's so we have our, but yeah, so I started working on this. In there, compile. Oh, it's just the animation. Okay. We'd actually have to loop that to see what it does. It just flails the arm around. That's all good. Oh yeah, I did change my name. So I changed it because I was talking to some people. They're like, yeah, I mean, underscore, we don't know, you know, I mean, how many underscores you have. I mean, it's something that people don't remember. So I'm like, I was talking to someone. So my initials are DRK. And if you've played Final Fantasy 14, their Dark Knight's initials are DRK. Which made me think, because someone mentioned that, which I knew. I mean, I knew this. I played Final Fantasy 14 for years. I played actually WoW for years. I played WoW the longest, but I played Final Fantasy 14 for a long time, and ESO, which I need to get back into. But yeah, I like ESO. But the Dark Knight in Final Fantasy 14 was DRK, so I'm like, well, Knights usually have a Sir. Oh, I saw. I only know because it says Aaron completed their rally tasks for a game. So I play a game with it's like a solitaire game. But so I'm like, well, anyways, we'll go back. So knights are Sir. So I mean, knights are knighted. So they like Sir whoever, right? So I'm like, I'll do that. Sir Dr. Dark, perfect. It works out perfectly. But unfortunately, I'm gonna try to change it where the initial or because it was supposed to look like I can use paint real quick. So it's supposed to look like capital D, or it's supposed to be capital S for Sir, Doctor, and then it was supposed to be D, A, and then capital R, capital K, right? So D, R, K are my initials. And then, so the DR is my initial as well. That's why I had it. But, Doctor, we'll just go with the lowercase. I'm not a doctor. I have a master's degree. But I was supposed to be capital S, capital D, capital RK, and I put that in originally, and then I clicked through. I had to relog in, and then I clicked again, and then I'm like, oh crap, it's all lowercase after it already clicked. I was like, well, I have to wait 2 months before I can see if I can change it. I might be able to ask Twitch, hey, you know, this is what I had, and then you guys maybe click a whole bunch of stuff and I wasn't paying attention. Oh, so yeah. We'll compile that. I'm trying to remember how to do this. I do have some notes. That's going to be right on the main screen. Let's look at our okay, so we can go through this real quick. It's been a little bit. So what I did here is we added our enhanced input local player subsystem, which is all the movement stuff, and then I connected it to our mapping context. So then we are using our input mapping context for the player. I thought I saw something on the side. I'm sorry. So then for the next part, close that. So essential variables. So I made some of these. So some of these I kind of had to work out watching some stuff. So you're grabbing, you know, your character. You get the control pawn, and then you're casting it to a controlled player. So that we can use, this allows us to use the player character inside our player controller, I'm pretty sure. And then we get the movement component and we'll set a movement component. And then I needed a capsule component. So I created a capsule component. I forget why I needed the capsule component. It might be out here somewhere, maybe. Might be, I think it's somewhere. But yeah, we have our, it wasn't straight. I'd like to have straight lines. Like this is fine because it needs to go up, but it needs to have that straight. Like, I don't know why. It's just me. So this is our. Oh yeah, never mind. So when we. Oh. It has nothing to do with my code though. So. Actually, let's. I don't know what happened. It wasn't like we looked at it. It wasn't anything to do with what that's kind of a neat thing, but it wasn't my stuff. It was theirs. I might have tried to open something. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I might have tried to open something. So it might have been on me, but I mean, there wasn't any issues. So if we look here, let's see what else we have. We have our look, our input movement. This is fine though. No, normal movement stuff. We have our movements. So we have our forward movement, which is done through this. So the other thing I had to understand is this right here. You had to get the control rotation, and then you had to break it, right? Because if you were to connect these, it would not work how you would want it to work. So we wanted the yaw, and then we had got the forward vector, and we're multiplying it by the x because the x is the forward vector. And if we look at the other one, the right, it's the same. Actually, right didn't really matter. We could just do this straight up. It doesn't matter. I don't know why it mattered for the other one, but it did. But then we're grabbing the y. We're multiplying the right, this rotation by the y to turn. The issue though is that it actually isn't doing what I want it to do. See how it's not actually turning left and right. So I need to remember. There's one of the settings. I don't remember which setting I need. might have written it down. Is what I'm looking for real quick right I'm looking for that's setting up the run. It doesn't have it. We can go through real quick. Thought I had controller pitch. Which one of these? We can test real quick. That is not it. Wow. Gotta love SiriBot. Just banned someone immediately. AI controller class. I don't remember. Looks like ads are gonna be run. I'm trying to remember. Orient and movement. I think it might be that one. Yep, it's that. All right, so I'm gonna have to figure out. That's what I wanted. So it's going to my movement. I can look. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's what this does. Oh, so it's been the thing shut off. My controller shut off. Actually, I need to plug that in and charge it again. I've been using it. I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Remake for hours and hours and like 16 hours or something. I haven't even charged it, which is kind of neat. I didn't know it would last that long, so we're gonna charge it up for a little bit. So it might be this one because it was moving like I wanted, but then the issue becomes when I move the camera is also associated with that movement. So when we were, let's say, moving left, the camera would be like this, but we're moving left. But as soon as we went like this, see how? See, I'm only holding left. See, I only hold. So it's the camera's. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to. Do I want the camera to be free? Like I said, I don't know what I want right yet. I'm just gonna make a small game. I'm not gonna make nothing big. At first, I want to make kind of like a bigger game, but I need to understand some things. So we're going to make a little game. Oh, well, there's ads running, so we're gonna just make a little game though. My cat's ties in the way. My cat's sitting on a chair in the closet that I just kind of put in there for him. I need to clean my, like, not clean, but I need to reorganize my. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Okay, well, like I said, we'll figure it out. Animation. Let's see what we got. So we got all right, so we already did the blueprint. Animations, blueprints. So here's this. We'll open this up and get it ready because we Oh, yeah. So here we go. So the other important thing I gotta remember to do, whenever you're working on this, we want to go in here and then use the blueprint that we are making, which is this one. So we can use, we use Manny, what happens? See, so we're using Manny's, so, which is fine. There is one, but we're gonna use our own. So like as you can see though, the issue here, so if I were to move the camera this way, see, he's just running forward. There is no movement when they move around, so that is what we're going to have to work with. So go back here, we can do this. Other thing we can look at is, so if you look in, nope, it's not that one. It is this controlled rig characters. If we can go, shoot, I know there's a way. There's a way you can filter, and I thought it was this. Let's look up for animation blueprints. There we go. So we have a couple. Let's look at this one real quick. Okay, so I kind of understand this. So they have their locomotion, which is idle, walk, run. Then what they're doing is they're caching it to a pose. So then when they get, I don't know where that is though. Then you have this main state. So there is no crouch. So they don't have crouch enabled. Automatic rule should move. What is this? I'm hitting W. I was like, why isn't this working? Shouldn't this be plugged into here? You would think. Anyways, so I just kind of wanted to see how they have it set up. So if we go back to main state, how does this fall loop work? That's so jump to fall. Okay, so to fall. All right, so this is a, what is this? This is a state alias. So as you can see, it has the same thing. So it's a state alias, and then it goes out from the to fall to the jump, and then or falling. So if you're like running and then you kind of fall off like a thing, right? So if you're on the first floor, let's say you're like 3 feet up and then you kind of jump down. That's kind of what I think that's what that's about. This is my coffee. It's decaf though. I can't have regular coffee because my heart rate just like it's like there's, is it that though? I don't know if it's really that. It's like maybe it's the blood pressure goes up or something goes up. I can feel it. Like I don't like it. Like I get kind of like shaky too, which really sucks because there's as my niece calls it, vulgars. They don't remember the commercials. I don't think they have them anymore, but it's Folgers. They have like, because that's what I used to drink, and that's what I'm drinking now. They're decaf. They have this like gourmet blend, and oh my gosh, it is so good. I can't have it. I drank about half of it, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't. Way too much. Okay, so what we need to do, so I'm just kind of looking at that, but we do that. We can turn that off. Don't need a filter. We can go in here and we can just turn that off. So if we go to our player, we have our blueprints, we have our animation. So let's do a blend space. We're gonna do legacy and then do a 1D because We are not. Once what do you do? Movement. Because I'll show you real quick. So 2D would have, you know, up and down and left and right, but we don't need that. We're only like moving, so we can do what is it? I don't know. Like, I want to know how to do that though, because what if I want to strafe right, left or right, or strafe like forward left or back left, forward right or back right? Because would I need a 2D thing for that, which is something I'm going to actually I want to look into. So we can name our axis though. So this is going to be speed, and if we go back into our player character and we look up, what's it called? It's not speed. Yeah, I guess it is. So max walk speed 600. Go back into our here. We can set this instead of 100. It's going to be 600. So what we can do is then do idle. There's like a weird one where they're just like walk in place. There we go. Okay, so we got our walk in place. That's the thing though. I don't double click, because then I don't know how to like just have this pop back up. So I have to reopen it every time because I don't know how to open it back up. So we can put this here. We can then do walk forward halfway through. So we can click this right here. We can just change it 100. And like I said, we're probably going to change all these 600 so we can hit control and just kind of look. So I'm looking at this. This kind of looks like they're not really putting out any effort. So to me, this would not necessarily be jog or a run. It would be like a jog. Which is fine. I can add run a little later. Skeleton. Okay, so we're done here. So that we could do. So if we do 600. 6,000 compile, it'll run. So then we can kind of move it back. Nope, I guess we have to change the speed. 300, and then compile, and then we're walking. We are going to change this though, which is fine. We're going to change it to we might, edit to see how it looks when we're actually doing the movement. Get back out there, cat. He jumped down when I went to go grab the ties. Speed. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is we can go in here. So if I get spawn owner, get movement component. Velocity. Velocity is zeros or vectors. Yes. Then we can just promote this. The variable is velocity 0 to see if we're moving or not. Wonder if I'll just do it again. I'm gonna get them a little bit closer though. Okay, and then we'll do this, and then this should go here. Vector. So oh, vector length, that's why. So this is. Does this go here? No. Oh, my bad. It goes that way. It's right here. Okay, so we're grabbing the velocity. That's probably gonna be. Oh, actually, so if we do print string, we could see how I think we can see under there. My bad. I don't know if they need the other one, but we can see how fast we're going. So if we use this, we can actually shoot. Is it not working? Oh, it's working. But it's we didn't set it up. Hang on, we need to set that up. All right, we could set that up for more defined stuff, just to look and see. Inputs here. Crouch movement. We can add a new movement. So this is going to be. Is that the right one? We'll see. I think it is. I always get confused, but doing this myself, I don't remember. Okay, so if we. Oh, see how it's moving slightly? There's something else you have to do, I think, with that. Is it in here or is it in here? It's in here. Dead zone. Okay. Should work. Alright, it's forward and back is left and right. Uh-oh. Oh, you want to know what I did? I need to go here. My bad. Because I did the specific axis. There we go. Like, what's going on? So now we can kind of do pretty good precision. Oops, I didn't click it. There we go. Yeah, precision. Which is weird. So forward, back. Oh. Left and right is all wrong. Okay, so we need to stop this and go into here. We need to add another modifier to swizzle. Okay, so now we, oops. So forward is forward, back, or forward is forward, back is back, left is left, right is right. There we go. So we can slowly go up and make sure that, you know, it's reading what it's supposed to be reading, so we're fine. The issue is he's just walking, which is because of what we have set up right now. So we don't need that open anymore. Go into here. This was, like I said, just a check. So we don't need that anymore. That. Blueprint initialize. There we go. Here. Okay. We need to. What are we doing? Okay, so we have our. Duplicate. So that's pretty. Just we can click, go wherever you want. Control D, it'll duplicate. It's kind of nice. Cast character. I'm trying to remember. Oh, let's promote the variable. So we're gonna as character. We're gonna probably just. Is that good? I mean, it's what it's called. So we can just do just because I don't think we can do character. We'll do as character for now. We can change it a little later. It's not going to be a huge thing. I think it'll automatically update all of them that if we use any. Get movements. Okay, so we need to do the same thing here, so it's fine. Oh, here's something I learned already. So if you want, let's say, remove movement, I used to do Control Shift and copy, then delete. You literally just do Control Backspace, and it just removes it. I learned that the other day. Character movements. I'm in the... Okay, I'm not doing this right. This is not right. That was for somewhere else. That's weird. Like, I'm way past all that, and it's like, here, do this now. And I'm like, what? Okay, so... Oh, so we did that. That's right here. Drag off. So velocity. Oh, it's this. So we got ground speed. Oh, no, that's not right. I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I love, not knowing what I'm doing. I'm kind of reading some notes that are kind of mismatched, I guess. So we want to, all right, so we do blueprints, initialize, animation. We'll do the try get pawn owner. Control duplicate. Why is duplicating not working now? There we go. Like, what? That doesn't make sense. So yeah, no, that's kind of like my notes are all messed up. So I have this, which is fine, right? Okay, ignore that. Then I go down here, it's like Oh, okay, I see what we did. I see what we did. We actually turned that here. I'll show you. So we literally did what we had. Hang on. We'll just do it again. We'll do velocity. Velocity. We'll do third length XY. chair. Feeling something on my elbow and I don't know what it was. Well, this is the variable, so ground speed. What? I already have ground speed. Never mind. So let's delete this one. That's why it wouldn't let me. There we go. So we have our ground speed. So what we can do here is collapse to the function. So we have a function. So that's going to be how fast we're going. This up. Go back out into here. So we have this. This could go here. Oh, actually, we need to get a. Convert to validated get. That is valid. That's weird. Okay, velocity, and then goes this under here. This. Do it again because I want it to be a little closer. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I don't know, man. This is my notes are all like messed up. Like they look horrible. Like this is not how I had all these notes. I have way too many notes. I'm just literally copying what I wrote down before. Basically, all we were trying to do though is graph. Compile. So we're not doing anything. That's why they're not walking. So if we go here, and if we move, just gotta click in there. If we move forward, so it's not grabbing the speed. Is what it's doing. Okay. Well, dang. So why isn't it grabbing the speed? Okay, so let's compile. So we'll have our main states. This will be our locomotion. See, if we look at the trying to figure out how they did this in this control rig. Animation blueprints. So if you look at Manny, we go back here. What is this? So that goes into there. So what's this? What's this? So that's just idle walk run. It's cached here. That's why. Okay, I see what they're doing. Oh, it is Final. This is Final Fantasy X. Okay. So then we can go in here. We'll add a state for idle, and then we'll have. I don't like walk run. I'm gonna do walk jog because that to me that's more of a jog. Oh, it doesn't work. How do? How did they do it? Should move. So what's should move? What is this linked to? Because I don't have it. I mean, that open. Idle, we'll just put through this real quick. That's idle. I don't know what this is. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, shoot, I know it. Gotta do something. There we go. All right, so we have. So I don't know why it's not. There you go. But then if we go in here, we'll use our. But the ground speed wasn't working. So if we go into here, what's. I wish it would show what this was, or how they got it. It might be. So if we turn that off. So what do we got? Animation, material mesh breaks, animations. So they did 500. Divisions 4. What's this? This is probably 250. Nope, it's less. It's like 230. Okay. That's why I said we'll have to look at ours. I'm just using those because they're there. I don't. What would it be? So it's material. It's not materials. Would it be rigs? I don't think it'd be rig. What is this? That is well above what I even know. Oh, that's why. Oh, there we go. Oh, looks like there's ads going on, so we're gonna wait for a little bit. So let me pop this open. I don't know. Okay. Let's see what's. All right. Okay, so we have this, but we don't want to do that yet. We want to do new save cache pose, locomotion. Okay. We want to default slots. Okay, we're gonna want that, and then. Oh, oops. What is this? Get stay. What is it again? Shoot. it. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I just made this in, oh, I just made that into a default, or a cache pose. So we can use it later. What is state machine? There we go. This will be main state. So this should have like a lot of our stuff in it. So if we look, oh, that's what they did here. This one. So if we go back here, they have a main state, which has the locomotion, which is the okay. That's right. So if we do add states, so this is the locomotion one we had, and then we have our there we go. So that should work. There is an issue, and I think it's because we are not connected. I do know we need this. There we go. Compile. So the issue is our character is just sitting in the idle state, and there's will not be taken. Oh, because we don't have the one here. There is. Actually, let's change that. I don't like that. Is moving, maybe. Are moving. Right, so there we go. So then if we go back here, what we can do is moving and not. It's not that. There's a couple knots. That is a knot. Yes, it's true. We want the one that's just not, no, this one. So, Q. There we go. Compile. Hey, he stopped moving. Okay, so wait, hang on. Why did that do that? So it thinks we're not moving, right? So that's the whole thing. What's idle supposed to be playing? Okay, this is fun. Okay, so our idle's here. So what if we... this? Alright, compile, play. So he's just idle. Perfect. Okay. So if I do this, so we're going from idle to... That's why. Okay, I'm dumb. Remember, so whenever you're using booleans, make sure you check it. So this should... So if we do this... Oh, it kind of works. A little bit. Not really. At all. So then we do is moving. I thought that was it, honestly. No, it's not. Not boolean. Okay, so we're moving and he stops. He's in the idle state. We stop and he's in the moving state. So it's backwards, and I'm not sure because it should be right. Oops, going too far back. This should be right because we're going from idle to walking, so we are moving. But what if we? If you check that. What happens? Looks like we're still doing it. Yeah, we're still doing it. He stops. I don't know. This is kind of where I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? Let's, no, it's not gonna matter. So let's remove that. Ground speed. Where's that? See, that's the whole thing. So it's not working. But that's not even the point that we're trying to figure out right yet. I'm trying to figure out why. So if you go in here, it says cache posed, which is here, which should be idle, which should be idle. This, it should be playing. We can close that for now. Okay, so let's look at the Manny one then. So we have the Manny one. So if we go back here to main state, let's go back even here. So he has his locomotion, which is, you know, the idle walk. They're using that should move. I'm not seeing the... Oh, because then you go in here. No, I don't. You need to go in here. So they have it unchecked. Why is he walking? Not sure what's going on. All right, where we got? Oops. Stop. In Unreal, why? Unreal Blueprints. Should be idling. It's just speed. Okay. We do typically transition. Yeah, but I'm doing what they're doing over here though too. See how they're just not moving? My person is. That's weird. I thought I had it set up for. Yeah, see, I have Manny Simple. We go viewport. So why is that not? That's not Manny Simple. Okay, hang on. What's going on? All right, hang on. We're gonna we're redoing this. I don't think that's the issue, but player animation. I think I selected the wrong one. Delete. We'll do it again. Animation blueprint. I should have put. ABP, what do we save it as? Player movement, maybe? So if we go, oh, you want to know what? It's probably just in here. See, we didn't even get a choice. It was just the skeleton, and that gives us Quinn. I don't think that's the issue, though. See, that's kind of weird. Oh, because I deleted it. So if we use this... So I need to figure out how they have it... How they have theirs set up. Because so if we look... Control rig, animations, Manny. All right, so first we can do a blend space. Legacy, let's do blend space. Blend space, movements. So why is it, that's a skeletal mesh. How do I... Yeah, so that's the skeletal mesh. Okay, so that's why that's doing that. What does this do? Nothing. Okay. Speed we did 600. Loop. So it's Quinn is who it is. So that's why. Oh, it doesn't. Was it using? Didn't create one yet. Okay. I'm just confused. Okay, so that's this. So if we do walk in place, then we do walk. 275 and then run. Oop. Okay, I don't, like I said, I'm just confused. So we go. So we go back in here. We do a new animation blueprint ABP. choice. What should we name this? Motion? No, movement. Player. So we'll name, let's just, that's, like, I don't like, I mean, because I'm using, I mean, if I was using Quinn, I wouldn't really care, but I was using Manny, so it's kind of a little bit annoying. Do locomotion, we go into locomotion, we do state machine, not conduit. We do a state machine, we'll do idle. Idle, so we have idle. Okay. Save, compile, go back out here, go cache this off. New cache save pose, this is locomotion. Okay. Then we can do locomotion. Use cache post. Do that. Compile it. Alright, it's working perfectly fine. There's no issue right now. Then if we go off here, we add a new state. And this is walk jog. We do we don't have the movement set up, so we can compile. Oh, because it's not here. I don't have any of my stuff. Okay, so we need to do new variable is moving. Or should move is what they have. That's kind of should move. So if we put should move here, pile, and this should move not. Okay, so if we push play, we should be idling. What the heck happened? I don't know. This is... It's not quite right. We're gonna have to fix that. It's working. I don't know why it's working. What's the difference? Nothing. Literally nothing. All right. So then we want a slots defaults. This, from what my understanding is using this will help you with montages, which we probably will need. So is there any issue? No issue. Why is it working now? Why? That's the question. I have no idea. I guess if at first you don't succeed, delete it and do it again, and it'll work. That is what I've learned here today, folks. All right. So we have. I don't know how. All right. But there's no speed, which is... You want to know what? Did you choose the right one? Dang it! See? It's on there. I was wrong. Don't listen to me, people. Do not listen to me. So we're still idling because we have no speed. So the next thing we need to do is figure out... Yeah, I was wrong. I was totally wrong. Go to the event graph. We need to... This is so annoying. Alright, event graph. So we're here. Hang on. So, alright, we need to get the speed. So, if we look here, so basically what happened is we look here, this is up here somewhere. I think it's right here. No, that's movement input. Yeah, story central variables, it's in there. So this is actually the wrong image. It is not the right image, because doesn't go there. That's why it's been messing me up. So we're just gonna do that image. Alright, we'll just go by what it says. So we need to... We have our animation. So the 600 though that we have for the speed here, we're not gonna probably keep. It's probably gonna be a little bit slower. Because I think 600 might be a little high. I think we'll kind of maybe shrink that down a little bit. 450 is what I have written, which might be good. I don't know how it's gonna look. But we need to work on getting our speed set up. In the animation blueprint, so animation blueprint, this, so we have try get pawn owner, we drag off, we get components. There we do get velocity. Which is this one. Off of this we vector is 0. That might be this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back into here. We're going to go into here, and we're just going to delete this one, and then we're going to go here. This one, then we're going to delete this, and then we're going to save because we can't compile yet. We can save it though. So then we're going to go back into our event graph and then do should move here. So that's set. Let's get this up straight somewhat. Bit. Okay, so we have our should move there. Oh, see, it's not going to compile because of this. So we are. Let's go back here. Back in here. Let's go to here. So should move is here, and then locomotion. This. Get, and then this is going to be a knots. Nope, it's not the knot we want. This one. see, now it's walking. So if we do this, see what I mean? So let's look at this. This is set up so it is. So if we do should move, and then we do this, it still does it. So let's do this. Compile that. Oh, it's not gonna work. So should move. So here, interesting. It's going a little crazy. So let's do. I have no idea what's going on. Why does this work? This is not how it's supposed to be. This makes no sense. So if you're idle, you should move, but we have should not move. And then you're like thinking, oh, well, there's a little clip or a little thing in here you can click, right here. So if we unclick this, we compile. Let's look at this one then. Click this one. So if we click, why does this work this way? It makes I don't understand this. I'm clueless. All right, so this is working correctly because I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I'm just gonna leave it alone. It works. I'll have to look into this a little later or ask some people I know. So as you can see, it's like doing this fake in place walking animation. That's to let me know at least that, hey, it's in, so it's going from here to here. So we are in this. Issue we have here is we have no speed. So if we were to change this to 600, for instance, and we go back into, stop this real quick, and we push play. So as soon as I start moving forward, it runs. So we know we're in this area. So we're not supposed to do that. So basically what we have to do is create a whole new variable, make this work. So to do that, that's in here. So drag, all right. So from here, so, well, I don't know. It's kind of annoying me right now. I don't understand. Makes no sense. Oh, there's some ads being run right now, so we're gonna hold off. Kind of annoying. And I will say once. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. And I will say once again that about that. So I did change my name. I was trying to figure out because I had 4 underscores. People were trying to shout me out. I mean, usually you can just do @ and start typing, but sometimes people just like to type it out. So I decided to get rid of the 4 underscores. And so real quick, so my initials, actually I'll have to wait because not everybody can hear me. We're in an ad, so we're gonna wait a second. All right, but let's kind of keep reading. So let's. If I see. That's a long held out note. Oh yeah, Rachel, Final Fantasy 6. That's Lux. Final Fantasy 6. What was I saying? Oh, so I did change my name. I'll say it again. I'll probably have to say it throughout just so that people know and the reason behind it. So I had 4 underscores in my name. So I'm like, well, I guess I didn't like that. I'd rather have just Dr. Dark. Unfortunately, I can't do that because someone has that. And I tried Dr. DRK, which DRK are my initials. So DRK is that's taken. I mean, a lot of them are taken. So I'm like, well, I was talking to someone. Final Fantasy 14. One of their classes is the Dark Knight, which is DRK, which are my initials. So I'm like, I got to thinking. I'm like, what could I change my name to? I was thinking like a couple weeks, and he mentioned that a little while back. So I'm like, well, you know, knights have Sir as a title, right? So that they're given, you know, when they get knighted, you know. So a knight is knighted, so they get Sir. So I'm like, there we go, Sir Dr. Dark. That'll work. No underscores, no nothing. Unfortunately, it was supposed to have capital S, capital D in the DR, and then capital D, and then RK in the last part of it. And when I had to re-sign in to do it, or re-put in my password, and when I did that, it just lowercased everything, and I just clicked OK. And I'm like, oh crap. And I can't change it. I cannot change it. I have to wait 2 months. I might be able to, I might contact Twitch and be like, hey, you know, this is what I want, this is what I got. Can you change it for me? But oh well. It is what it is. There we go. So we want to get our speed. Go. Hang on, I need to figure this out because all my notes are all messed up. Okay, off of the okay. Pawn owner from cast the pawns. Okay, use the character movement that we created. Get under velocity. Okay, it's right here. Here it is. So we have this. So we have our movements. We have our velocity. We have our length. Promote this specifically to a variable, so we'll do we're just gonna name speed because I have ground speed in my notes, but if you're flying or something like that, or swimming, which I'm not gonna have, at least for right now, we're just gonna leave it speed. I think that's fine. We'll do speed, and we'll put speed up here, I think. Down. Highlight Q, perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we get so we want to up to a variable. We'll do around rename. We'll do character movements. Where's it at? It's not from set. Okay, so we can do get promote. Where's it at? Convert to that. There it is. So then, can I delete? We already. Let's not yet. We do that. Then we do. Get these out of the way real quick. This back. That. Oh, we need to set the thing real quick. My bad. Here. So we do speed. There. Q, save. Let's see what we got. not pulling the speed. I don't know why. Hey, how you doing, Devereaux? I got knighted yesterday. I knighted myself. How are you doing today? Yeah, if you Devereaux also is a Unreal game maker, Blender, does a lot of really good. Oh my gosh, some of the stuff he makes in Blender, top notch. Looks like you could put it in like AAA game. You should do that, Dev. Just make stuff for AAA games and be like, here, take my stuff for a couple $1,000s. Perfect, exactly what you want. You don't have to create it. I already did. I don't think this is gonna work though. I'm just trying to figure this out. I don't. Compile. So I'm not getting speed, pretty much, is what's going on. So we push play. I have idle, and that's it. Just idle. And then if we look in our anim, unless it's staying idle, so it must mean this. Don't ask. It was just what it is. Let me check this. I had it that way because it was working. I don't know why it was working. Please don't ask because I have no clue. It was. But now he's actually walking and they're not. See, that's what I'm talking about. So when I remove this, I connect it here and I compile, and then I go back over here, I do this, I do not here, I add this, and then I do that. It's fine. I don't know why this, but now it's not working because it's not going out of. This. Okay. Oh, hang on. Go back. Okay, should. Okay. I don't know. This is kind of getting a little annoying. I might have to go back and kind of set this back up, I guess. See what I did wrong. Maybe it's in the event graph. Uh-oh, I think I closed too many things. Oops. View. Oh, this is... That's not what I wanted. There we go. So... Is this not right, I guess? Okay, so what if we do this? It's not working. Yeah, my notes are junk, I guess. I thought I took really good notes. I have pictures and everything, and they're just junk. I mean, it works, and then it crouches, and then crouch works. I mean, it works, just not the animations. I got all the stuff, other things working. Just need to work on this, and I don't know. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to start looking things up then, because what I have is not working. So before I do anything too drastic like erasing stuff, let's take this. How do I set up the animation blueprints? Okay, open the blueprints. We did that. Set variables, get the owning pawn cast. So this is missing some of it. Okay, so if I take the same question. Think harder. We could, I mean, this is literally what I did. So if we go back into here, the event graph, that's literally what I did. I had to get, because you have to get the velocity from somewhere. Where does it say to get it from? Get your owning pawn cast to the, guess we could do, try get pawn owner, and then we could do, it says self. I don't know if that's. And then we can do character moves. No, that's not it. I was curious. So character. Oh, I put. So I have a character movement. Character. Character movements. I don't know if I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just connecting things and hope it works. So move this up here. That there. This. Okay, so we have speed. I don't have the should move. So if we... See, that's the whole thing. This thing is missing... Like, it needs... It needs to know if it can move or not. That's what this whole that should move is for, which goes into here, so I'm confused. that's what this is for, because if not, it's not going to work. So it can reach idle, it just can't get beyond idle. So I guess we can look and see what it has here. Okay, so I actually still need is in air and is crouching. I'm just trying to get it to move right now. Movement to access the movement component retrieves. The velocity using vector length. That's literally what we did. I cast. So maybe not cast. Maybe get character movement. Set character movement. I got that. And then this should connect here because it's literally the same thing. I don't know if this is going to work. I didn't think it would. I didn't even think it would. Oops. Yeah. That was bad. That's not... No. So we do have... This is Hellfire 15. So we want to look at the control rig here, mannequins. This is where I got the mannequins. Let's open up this one. So if we look around, so if you go back to the anim graph, this is just kind of how I have this set. I noticed that this is how they have the setup, which I understand this. This I have no idea what the heck this is even at all. I know this is used for stuff. I forget what. But then you have the main state, so you have your locomotion, which is this, which goes back here, which is that. But I don't know what variables they like. Oops. Oh, here. So where's should move? That's not mine. This is theirs. Oh, essential. Oh, they saved it as essential movement. Okay. And references. So where's where is this saved at? Oh, here we go. Let's leave, close, 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 close. There we go. Close, 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 close. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, this is what we needed. What did they do? So here what they're doing is they initialize their movement component. Okay, so this is what I kind of had. Okay, so let's check this out. So initial. So we need, all right, so they need to initialize their movement component. So let me delete all this stuff first. Yes. So, and then we can just delete all this. There we go. So start new. Let's give this a shot. So they're initializing. So we want this up here, I believe, right? Oh, okay, my bad. It's get owning actor. Okay. Then from there they cast character. From there they get the... Oh, okay. Yeah, they create the character, promote the variable. So the character. So the other thing I noticed that they did is they have a category. So what we can... Yes, you can. So this is... I'm kind of curious. They put references, and that's, I guess, technically what that is. Let's name something else. Let's try. Character items, I guess. That'll work. So then from there, I know it's all. Character. Oh yeah. So we have to get the movement character. That's gonna be at the bottom. And then we do a promote the variable here, so we can do this as character movements, and we're gonna put this in the same one. Character items. Should we name it character items or character reference? Maybe character reference. There we go. And then we'll do this one the same. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we have our, so we can then use any of these down here. So if we look over here, I do know this. So they have this get, which is the get character, which is this. So it's a validated, yeah, I think it's a validated get from the update. And then they have sequences. So what does these sequences do? So set velocity, you're gonna set if you're moving, and then if you're falling, and then we'll have another one. So we could do this. Okay, this is starting to make a little more sense now. I kind of remember it a little bit. We got 6 minutes to add. I have to go to the bathroom. I can wait. I'll hold it. I'll be a big boy and hold it. So, okay. So if we go off, we get our character. We turn this into a validated get. And then off of here, you had different sequences, depending on if I can spell or not. Okay, so we want to, so one is going to be for, this is how they have it set up. I understand what this is doing. I don't understand what the sequence node is. I know it goes in sequence, so if it's a validated get, so it should go like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all the, however many you have. But if you're not doing something, does it just skip it? That's the thing I don't understand. Or does it just grab it and just keep going? It just continuously goes through and gets all the information of, maybe that could be it, because this is the update, so it's every tick, I think. So I think it just runs through every single time to see where you're at, see if you're falling, see if you're, get your move speed, see if you are moving in general. I guess, I don't know. Oh, okay, so it is like if it just grabs, hey, this is the movement, like this is your speed right now, this is your, this should always be. So if you're moving, it's checking to see if you're moving. It's checking to see if you're falling, and then it'll be checking to see if you're crouched, because I'm going to add that one as well. It sounds like kind of based on what you're saying, I think. Like I said, I didn't mean to copy. I kind of remember looking at this somewhere, and if you can do the stuff after each other, it will still... Okay. So regardless, it just looks and sees. It's like whatever. It just grabs the information is pretty much all it does. Just like eats all the information. So we want our movement. See what's going on. Okay, so we're... Oh, yeah, I know this. So we'll do... Velocity, promote to variable. That's fine. And from velocity, it gets the vector. So, and then to a variable of speed. I guess that's fine. What is this? This is Cross Those Hills in Final Fantasy 9. Okay. Okay, so then our next one is going to be our next one's going to be the should move one, yeah. So get acceleration. So you're moving, you're getting the movement, you're getting your current acceleration, and you're not doing anything to it. And you're putting it here, and your ground speed is greater than 3. You should be moving. Okay. So we'll take this. Duplicate. So get current acceleration. Okay. Let's move this down a little bit. Oh, then they not equal. Interesting. I don't know what node is this. Returns to vector A is not equal to B. And, oh, so if it's moving and it's greater than 3. Okay, that makes sense. Not equal. And then we get speed. Okay, and then greater than. Yeah. Okay, that's right. Greater than. I kind of understand what's going on. So I think they have this specifically here. I don't know for sure, but I would think it's because of what's it called? Something I will remember in a second. Like the thing with the controller where it's like the dead space or whatever. And okay, well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and I'll be right back. There we go. Oh, nice. Ads are done right when I got back. Let me make sure everything's working. It looks like it. Unreal has a feature in the controls to handle dead space. Yes. Okay, it's not working yet. That's fine. Crap. I found something and I was messing with because the controller was messing up. Control input. There we go. So in here, I had to set a dead zone because the controller was like slowly moving, like 3. It was like 3 point something. So then they had this. Guessing they had this set to. It should move. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this variable is going to, they have it as should move. I like is moving a little better. So we'll do is moving. We probably could set these as, they have them set as essential variables. I could just, I mean, they're variables. What kind of variables are they? They're, we'll set it to required. Because they're kind of required for stuff. Or essential, same thing. Just to organize this a little bit. And then add 2 more pins because we want one for, same thing here, because they have the falling. But we also want one for is crouching too. Actually, we don't want to do that. We want to grab this. Control D. Nope, it didn't work. So is crouching? There is crouching. Okay. But which one is it? There's 2. So movement or I think it's movement. What's the other one? Okay, so let's target is nav component or nav interface. Nav components. So that was, which one's that one? Okay, hang on. Which one is the nav component? It's probably going to be the same for, it's not that one, it's the other one. It's the one that's under this one, nav movement. Here we go. And then this has a variable promote, so is falling. And then we can set this here to required. This, that, double click the line. Set it back here. Actually, let's do that. Okay, then we have is, oops, wait, no. So we click this there. So is crouching. Let's try this one. Variable. I kind of understand now what's going on a little bit, at least. That's the good thing. Then the next test is to see if I can write this in C++. And I remember Dev's gonna be like, why do you want C++ so much? Because I want to learn how. I don't know. I was always told if you know C++ with Unreal, you can do more than with just what you can do in Blueprints. At least that was in Unreal 4. I don't know if that's changed in Unreal 5, where the Blueprints now have all the same capabilities as C++. I don't know. That's the only issue with that, which I'll have to go figure out. We can comment this so it's kind of broken up. This is for setting speed. This is for hang on, let's move this up. We can move this up a little bit. So comment. This is seeing if moving. This is comment. What are we doing here? We are falling, and then this is seeing if crouched. This goes down a little bit more. And I was actually looking at, I think I have an idea for an inventory. It might be kind of neat. Or something I might like. Come on. How do you move? How do you move? I want you to... It's not moving. Away. That's how you move. You get the other thing out of the way. There we go. Perfect. So do that. There we go. So we should... Oh, it's probably because of the... this. It is. We go in here into locomotion. So this should be... is moving. We can go here. Should be is... not moving. Should be. Hopefully this works. I have a little bit better understanding now of what's going on. Speed. The joy in my face right then was great. We got it. The issue now is, as you can see, if anybody can tell, it's the... It's our movement in general. All right. Dang. It's the blend space I see. Yeah, all I did for the blend space is very basic blend space. Animations, blend space. It's just this. That's all it is. Very basic. I don't know how to do a... I mean, I have to move some stuff over. From somewhere else, animations, because I don't have crouch or jump animations at all. Actually, you got a fall loop. I got fall. I don't have crouch. I was just gonna use these, and then I have to do the fun thing of getting all the IKs over, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. And then the other fun thing is a sloped. I have to figure out how to do sloped as well. I copied it over once and I got it to work, but I don't remember what I did. I just remember I copied. Rose on the Road, Final Fantasy 15. Oh my gosh. I'm listening to the song and I can hear the guitar part very well. It's like what my instructor was talking about. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Connor? Hopefully you're having a good day. Anybody likes, I know he been playing Fortnite, a lot of FPS stuff like Fortnite, Warzone. I know he's playing Rainbow Six Siege. He plays other things too, but those are the ones I've seen him playing. So if anybody likes any of that stuff, but watch. I like the lyric. It's kind of funny when he's talking to his friends though. See, that's the kind of stuff I like to do. When I play with my friends, I like to play... I mean, if I play first-person shooters with them, it's just all fun and games because we're all laughing and having fun. When I play by myself, it's like I'm really intense. I'm like, well, it's very bad for me. Oh, I think he played Overwatch as well. And Valorant. Yeah, I know he does a lot of first person. I finished Assassin's Creed Shadows the other day. Oh, nice. I have it. I have not. I got it because it was on sale. Actually, a good game that's coming out. Stream. We got Steam. I don't know where it's gonna pop up. Oh, you don't play those anymore? This just came out. The remaster of. There we go. Not really. There's a good game coming out. This game is just came out. It's the remaster of Metal Gear Solid 3. Hey, thanks for the follow. I do anonymous follows, I hope. I should be anonymous. Just because I know people like to lurk and I don't want to kind of call you out or anything, so it should be anonymous. I don't think I changed it yet. I don't think I will either. Oh yeah, I got Shadows on sale, and this is a good game that was just released. The Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. I played like when these were out on PlayStation. I mean, if the first one was out on Nintendo, NES, it was just Metal Gear. And then the Metal Gear Solid 1, I think, was out on PS2. And that was a fun game. I played 1, 2, and 3. They were all fun. So it's a little much. I got a lot of games I need to play. I've been slowly working through. I'm on Final Fantasy. That guy's eyeballs are kind of crazy. But I'm on Final Fantasy VII Remake right now. I'm playing through it, and then I'm going to play through it again on the hard mode, which is even harder. Like, you can't... yeah, it's hard. My friend was at my place yesterday playing Far Cry 5 on my console. That's a good game. Yeah, Far Cry 5 is pretty good. I like Far Cry 5s. I have all of them. I can't play 3 anymore because it won't run, and I have to go look into I mean, there are some things you could do, and I haven't done all of them yet to get it to try to run, but yeah, this is a good game. I enjoyed playing it, and it's just remastered, but it's kind of a lot, I think. But yeah, I like a lot of different games. Like, I have a wide variety of game choices I like. I have to play first-person shooters on occasion because I have to. It's one of the things I grew up on was RPGs and first-person shooters. So yeah, I kind of have to play. Yeah, but I think I got Shadows on. Check let me look at my library. I think I have it. Yep, I have Assassin's Creed Shadows. There was one game I saw that got remastered. I don't remember, but it's called. I'll have to look. Yeah, so I have like 300 games almost. So I'm slowly going through. I'm gonna play all of them, or most of them at least. I mean, some of them already played and beaten, like Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. I think I might have beaten Origins. I'm pretty sure. I still gotta play the Shadows. I got Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Oh, there's gonna be so much fun. But yeah. Okay, so don't want to get too off track. Let me make sure it's just not stuck. I've been having some issues with my camera, getting stuck and whatnot. Okay, so... Oh yeah, we gotta do the crouch animation and jump animation still, which I don't have any animations for. Yeah, if you remember what game you saw remastered, let me know. Because it seems like they can't come up with anything new, so they're like, let's remaster stuff and make more money. Oblivion was remastered recently too, if that's one that you're thinking of. Oh, I got Strangers of Paradise too I was gonna play. The new Lego Batman game was a remaster of the original. I can't wait for that one. I didn't know they're doing a new one. Yeah, I got Lego Marvel Superheroes 1 and 2, Avengers, Star Wars Complete Saga, and the Clone Wars. Hobbit, and then the Lord of the Rings. Those are the ones I have. Straps on. Sacred 2, yes. I really like Sacred 2. Actually, let me see if I have. I think I got it on GOG. Hang on, I gotta remember how to look at my library. Is it all games? No, it's what is it? Oh man, I don't remember how to look at games with this. Own games, there we go. It's hidden. I did. I did. So here's all my games on GOG. I got Sacred and Sacred 2. If these are if this is what you're talking about. The Guild. I'm not sure what the Guild is. How do I move it? Okay. Okay, so I think I have the Guild 3. So it's literally just... Okay, I wasn't sure about that. Oh, yeah, the Guild. Europa 1410. Choose your path. Merchant, priest, blacksmith, or thief. Uphold the law, face hardships, and fight for justice in a dirty political game. Nice. It was just announced at Gamescom. Okay. Why'd you strap on a bulletproof vest? So there's no need for that. I actually really like Sacred 2. Like, I bought it not knowing what it was, like, used for... Might have been my Xbox, like 360 or something. And I just played it, I was like, wow, this game's kind of fun. Oh, okay. I mean, Diablo's only for PC unless they switch that. I guess maybe 3 wasn't, but 1 and 2 were, which is more, I don't know. I mean, I like Diablo 2. I like Diablo as well. I mean, they're different games. I mean, I would think. One, yeah. I enjoyed both, at least. Oh, what was I doing? Let me go here real quick. There was, I gotta be very careful when I do this. Like, I have a ton of, like, just a ton. I went through before they switched over to Fab and got everything I could for free that I thought I would like. Like, a lot of the newer, more modern stuff, like city stuff, from like modern age, I didn't get because that's not a game I would want to make. But there is... Look at all these mega scans. I also have all the stuff that was on... Oh, what was it? Oh, shoot. What's it called? Hang on. What's up here? Options? No, it's not options. I forget. It's up there, though. I need to remember what it was I'm looking for. There's... I got a ton of stuff. There was... I forget what it was called. It was a game, I think. Something about game. Yeah, this game sample pack. Oh my gosh, don't. I gotta be very careful when I do this because... Oh, I got it. So I can create a project of this, and then I moved over the animations from this because you don't want to move everything over because I don't understand it all. Yeah, I'll have to do that a little bit later. Well, I guess if I can do it now, unless there's I don't think I do have a crouch animation. Actually, I thought I did. I played 1, 2, 3 of the Lego Batman game in the 3DS, or on the okay, and now I have them on PlayStation, so I'm really excited for them. Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't. Like I said, I don't think I played the my friend might have had the Batman ones. Okay, so I know Devereaux mentioned something about the blends. It's the blend space. Okay, let's look at the blend space. So should I? Because if you go in here, you can do orient movements. So that I think that's it. Like I can do this. So then it's my camera doing it, and it's like I can. But I don't know if people like that type of movement where you can move forward and then use the camera to move around. And then there's one, so I need to go to camera. I think it's shoot, which one is it? I think it's that one. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. That's true. The only problem I have with it right now is, but yeah, that's true, Dev. Devereaux, I should just do what I want to do. So I'm fine with how it is. Only problem I have with it right now is that there could be a new story feature, or just stick to the original, like an expert difficulty would be amazing for that. So remaster usually takes the base game and then they, of course, remaster it, but I thought they added some extra things to it. Maybe. We will update later. What is it? Oh, Civilization 3 complete. Oh. That was one of my favorite games. But they should do a hardcore. Like, if you look at Final Fantasy VII, the remake, of course, instead of being one big game overall like that was originally, they're splitting it into 3 smaller games. But they added the hardcore difficulty where you go back as, like, when you finish, you take your character and start all over again using all the stuff you have. Oh, colonization. Oh my gosh. Yes, that was, I never played that game per se. I read about it and I watched other people. It was actually kind of neat. I did like it. I just never played it, unfortunately. I thought it was a very good game. At least from seeing it. I mean, like, yep, like New Game Plus for, yeah. For Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's called Hardcore, which I was playing through on when I had my PS4, which I don't know where it's at right now. Actually, I have a PS3, a PS4, and a PS5. But yeah, so right now I'm working on getting through that, and then I'm gonna go back through and the Hardcore, and then I'm gonna move to Rebirth. And then from after Rebirth, I was going to play all the Final Fantasy games except for 11 and 14, and then 7 because I already did 7. Just the main ones, not like X2 or 13-2 or whatever the other ones are. There's like HD. There's like Final Fantasy. Let me look. HD. Oh, Type 0. There it is. Final Fantasy Type 0. So I'm just playing the main ones myself. Just trying to go through my library and just play all the games. It'll take a minute. I do have a crouch. So out of curiosity, Devereaux, would you use this blend space, just the 1D blend space, or would you switch over to using a 2D blend space? Where's it at? Animation, blend space. 2D movement. Oh, let's do movement 2D. It's just more of a curiosity question. Okay. Uh-oh, cat's meowing. Come here, what are you doing? Hi, what you doing? He's over there, he's literally right outside my door just meowing, looking up the stairs. Kitty, what are you doing? Okay, so I just need to grab... well, hang on. I need to understand... All right, so we have this. So what I need to understand is this. So... I understand this alias. It takes you to locomotion and to the land without having to use these. So kind of that's why it's separate. I got spammers. What's this one for? So it goes from jump, and then I guess it goes this way, and then or it goes from the fall loop to landing. Okay, I kind of understand that. So automatic rule. So I mean, I guess. So this is our locomotion. So I just put this here. So we do a new state machine. There's another one I saw Gamian using. Shoot, I don't remember what it was though. It was I thought it was state machines. He might have had them colored or something. Okay, so we want. Okay, we're gonna wait for a second. I guess we can keep going though. Maybe states. Add state machine. So this is locomotion. So from here we went in here. We did locomotion. Use cast position. All right. Oh, let me see if my daughter's awake though. While driving. Oh man. Got a little bit of time left over on Twitch for the ads over there. But basically we are going to be anymore. There we go. Okay, we're back. So save, compile. Let's see if it should work. Okay, it does. So all we did was we put locomotion, we used that cache pose we had back here. That's all we did. Simple stuff I kind of understand now. Like some of the simple stuff people are like, what? And then some of the like I think it's hard, people are like, yeah, it's so easy, just do this. I'm like, what? I don't understand. So you had a alias of to land over here, which then went to a state of land. But yeah, there was it was gamey and had. Oh, I should have thought. Highlight those and move them. Doesn't look like he can. But yeah, he had some weird colored stuff. On his, I thought it was a state machine, but it might not have been. It might have been something else. Oh, we need this. I think this should have been a. Let me see if I'm right. No, it's not. Yeah, automatic rule. So what's this about though? Oh, I did this too. I did that. I didn't know. It looked like, hey, it just needs to be connected. So current state time, convert float to double. If it is greater than 0.1, will land should move. So if you are, you don't know what this does. So you're landing. So I'm guessing if you're just about to hit the ground and you can move, you can enter the transition, I guess. So is falling. And then this is going to be, is it should be not, yep, there's a knot. Down here. What's up here? There we go. There's so many knots in this. But I was actually going to go here in a couple minutes. I forgot. So as I was explaining earlier this morning, my daughter turned 18 like a week ago. And she does not have her driver's license yet. I told her, you know, when she was seeing her boyfriend at the time, hey, it's either we can go drive or you can spend time with your boyfriend. She never wanted to go drive. So she doesn't have her license. So now she wants her license because, you know, they broke up. She used to go to college. My mom's giving her a car or a Jeep for her to use to get back and forth to college and to work and stuff. So I'm trying to, so now she's gotten a lot better at driving, but she's very bad at parking. So we're going to go out and mainly parallel parking is kind of what's one of the things that is a requirement. The other thing is, you know, just pulling in, parking, and then backing up, parking and backing up. So we're going to go do all those today, tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday. Because I took Tuesday off because Mondays for people in the U.S. is Labor Day, and I have that day off. Not everybody does, but I'm one of a number. I mean, there's probably quite a few job places that have Labor Day off. So I'm gonna make sure she gets out and gets driving so that we can, you know, get her license soon. So that's one of the reasons why I was gonna leave here in a couple minutes. So this should be an automatic rule. They had, I'm not going to put the other thing they had in right now because, like I said, I want to look that up. I don't fully understand what this does. Also, if anybody wants lo-fi mix, it's a lo-fi mix, I should say. I'm gonna post it in chat, so if anybody wants to check it out, it's all Final Fantasy. It says 24/7. So if anybody wants to go watch it, and I forgot, I need to remove myself from that. But there's that. If anybody's enjoying it, they can. I guess they can use it. I was looking to see, and there is no. So it looks like someone kind of made it. It says that this is a fan-made music project. All original blend is square. All lo-fi rules created by Studio Lo-Fi. No copyright infringement intended. Please support the official releases, which I don't know what that means. I am subscribed. Oh wait, no, I. I'll have to look into it. I thought I did like the subscribe on YouTube, but then when I click subscribe, it's like you have to pay. Maybe it's on my other. I'm using my named YouTube thingy. Okay, so we have that, and then they had an alias up here. So was it 2 falling? I think. So yeah, 2 falling, and that just goes out. So then up here you have a state of jump, and then down here you have a state of falling loop. Yeah. So basically, what that I think that is falling loop is. Hang on, let's grab that. So basically, why would this go up here is my kind of thing. So if you're already, I don't understand. Let's look real quick. Yeah, so it goes up. If we look, I don't know how we got out here. So, oops. So you could enter jump if you're okay, so we can try this tomorrow because I can't do it today. Like I said, I do need to leave like kind of we can raid out right now. I don't know who's on or who's doing stuff. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be on longer. I should be on longer tomorrow. Russian. I wonder who we can raid out to. So there's a lot of people doing Godot. I was trying to find someone that's doing Unreal. Oops, I'm typing in the wrong one. Unreal. Okay, hang on 1 second. Let's clear filters. There we go. Plane shifts. Okay, we can. Oh, imaginary villains over there too. Let's. Okay, so we'll start right over there. Don't think I've actually ever heard of him, but yeah, I'll send him a follow. Like I said, I do have to get going. Oh shoot. I don't have. I think we have. Let me see if this works. Actually, I don't know. I don't like to, because I already had this up. I'm afraid if I can't push it, it'll go into his chat, so I don't want to do it. Anyways, I'll work on figuring out if getting just a copy paste maybe, or see if it works for raid messages. I have no raid message now because my raid message I have to change. That's the one thing I did forget to change. So other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will be on tomorrow in the morning for a little while. Try to finish up the animations and then going from there, using the help from Devro and Swashbuckling Fox's communities with all the information that I've gotten. So until then, I will see you guys later. So bye, and bye on YouTube too.